Hey guys, Azeroth needs a res again. Hello my fellow Azerothians, welcome to my Phase 4 Paladin Deep Dive PvE guide. For this video we will be going over several talking points in this order: overview, talents, playstyle, stat priority, Phase 4 BIS lists, and consumables. Now that the plan is laid out, let's go on ahead and dive on into the overview. Paladins are, in my humble opinion, able to be the strongest healer in Classic WoW. Paladins are known for being able to go entire fights and then some without even the thought of going out of mana, being able to use every type of armor available. Paladins have many gearing options, which is great since we all know how Paladins get bad tier sets. The way they go without running out of mana is they use situational downranking and stacking high amounts of healing powers, allowing Paladins to pump out huge efficient single target heals, making them the monster tank healers we know and love. With the only real glaring weakness in the Holy Paladin playstyle is the fact that they do not have any AoE heals available to them, which can hamper the ability to heal entire groups whenever a lot of raid damage is being dealt. That does not stop the Paladin class being able to quickly boost the most important raiders while priests and druids handle the raid healing. Now that we've done a quick overview of the playstyle of the Paladin class, we can jump right into the talent builds that are optimal for blessings and raid healing. To start with the talent builds, I will be showing you the Deep Holy build, which is 35, 11, and 5. This is the standard Deep Holy build with improved Blessing of Might and going deep enough into the Holy Tree to pick up Holy Shock while still grabbing the most important talents of Illumination and Divine Favor. While saying this is the Deep Holy build, we mean that you're picking up Holy Shock and you're not going for the Blessing of Sanctuary or Improved Concentration or in the prop build. That is pretty much why it's just considered the Deep Holy, and this is the spec you will see most Paladins rocking. The next build we will be talking about is the build I am actually currently spec'd into and gives you the ability to tank 5-mans and dungeons and with better farming capability. This build allows you to bring Blessing of Sanctuary and improve Blessing of Kings, but you do not get Holy Shock or improved Blessing of Might. It's kind of a bummer, but it's worth being a little bit more tanky, and hey, you can now go do lasher farming and stuff like that. For this next part of the video, we will be talking about the stat priority and the stat weights that you should be looking to get in your gear, meaning I'll be showing which you should be going for: healing power, crit, intelligence, MP5, stuff like that. For our top spot, our number one spot will be healing power. Now I know, hold your horses. There's a general assumption among some paladins that you should be stacking crit to get mana gains back, but no, that is just wrong. You should be stacking healing power. Even in Nax, you will not reach an acceptable amount of crit to warrant the gimping of your healing spells. If you are pumping out enough healing, you will never run out of mana just due to passive crit among the BIS gear already. I do not and will not ever suggest stacking crit in any situation. Our next spot will be intelligence. This is rather simple since bigger int pool equals a bigger mana pool, and since each spell crit is roughly equal to about 50 intellect, that will give you your mana gains back so all you crit paladins can get your fix. Our number 3 spot will be spell crit, but only when available and easily gotten. You should only be prioritizing crit when it comes with an item, for example Mage Blade, Jindo's Hexer. I will never suggest taking a crit piece over a DPS if it is BIS for the DPS. I would say go get a plus 62 healing green over taking Mission Dare from a mage or a warlock or a Binkin or whatever. There is no situation where I would suggest that. Plain and simple, sorry. I know that is what paladins have been using to argue getting this gear, but I've talked with many paladins. I am a paladin myself on my alt, and I just can't see a world where I would ever justify doing that. And for your fourth and final spot, it will be MP5, which is usually just gotten generally on your gear. Nobody is going for that one MP5 piece, except for like maybe druids and the Oni trinket, but that's about it on your stat priority. I suggest going in that order, but hey, if you want to go differently, who am I to stop you? of the video is the part that I'm sure you have all been waiting for. Yes, you know it, the Phase 4 best in slot gear for a Holy Paladin. For this list, I will be including World Boss loot, but I will give 2 options for every slot. 1, a World Boss, 2, non-World Boss, so you'll never have to worry about me only giving World Boss options. Also, I will not be including any PvP gear besides AV gear, since it is so easily obtained. Anybody can go and do it. It's not like rank 14 gear that only so and so percentage can get in the first place. I will be moving down from the head all the way down to the weapons in that order. So head, neck, shoulder, back, chest, bracers, gloves, belt, legs, boots, rings, trinket, weapon, offhand. In that order. I will be trying to move at a quick pace, and I will not dwell too much on one item unless I feel it is that good of an item. Now there are some items that I will be only giving one option because I'm trying to stress this is the item you need to be going for. This is the item that you need to bid your DKP on. But alright, let's go ahead and start on the list. I will be posting a list that I made on the Classic WoW Gear Planner to better organize and show you the actual BIS list. But I will be showing pop-ups of close-ups on the items and their stats on the right hand side. Before we start with the actual BIS list, I want to give a huge shout out to my guildmaster and friend, Thors. He is the top Holy Paladin on the server Pagel. I don't care who says he isn't, he is, and the numbers prove it on Warcraft logs. This man has a wealth of knowledge and he is obsessed with the Paladin class. He has 3 level 60 Paladins and he's working on a 4th. The guy is an absolute madman. So if you're watching this, Thors, thank you for all the help. You are greatly appreciated. You're greatly more than appreciated as a friend. But alright, let's hit the show. Starting with our head slot. Our best in slot gear will be the crystal adorned crown. This thing is BIS for all of Classic. The down part is it drops off of Zergus. And I know that a lot of guilds aren't able to get that kill. So for your second slot, I will be saying Zulian headdress. This actually comes from the new raid that just released a couple days ago, Zul'Gurub. It's a shared drop among 3 or 4 of the different bosses, and very easily to obtain. Has a shit ton of healing power on it, and perfectly fine to rock. It does look ugly though, I will say that. Now for your neck piece, I will be saying another drop from Zul'Gurub, Jindo's Eye. An amazing epic neck that drops off of Jindo in Zul'Gurub, and very easily obtained, does not have that bad of a drop rate. For your second option, I will be saying animated chain necklace off of the last boss of Stratholme. 33 plus healing is perfect for a Holy Paladin. For your shoulder piece, I will be saying you need to be bidding all of your DKP, I mean it, on Wildgrowth spotters and MC off of Major Domo. You will wear these into Nax, possibly when you kill Kel'Thuzad. Has a ton of healing, they're leather, you're only fighting Resto Druids for it, so I say go ahead, this is an item you need to get. For your back piece, I will also be only giving one option because it is so easily attained, and that is Hide of the Wild. It is a BOE epic that is crafted by leatherworking. The mats can get kind of expensive, but you can usually find them on the auction house from anywhere from 250 to 300 gold. Has a ton of stats and a ton of healing power. There's no reason why you shouldn't be trying to get this. For your chest piece, I will be saying you need to get the Robes of Exalted out of Stratholme Undeath off of the last boss. And this is the dress that creates all the Holy Paladin blue dress memes. So yes, if you're a Holy Paladin, you need to get this. It is your lawfully duty to get this dress. Now for your second option on your chest slot, I will be saying getting the red dragon scale breastplate. This is crafted by leatherworking and gives you 66 healing and 12 fire resist. It's just a step down from Robes of the Exalted, so if you're not having luck, I do say get this one. For your bracers, I will be saying getting the Loom Guard arm van braces off of the first boss in Scholomance, if you have the blood, that is. It drops off of Kurtonis the Herald, has a nice amount of healing and some stats. Very easy to get. You can easily just farm that boss over and over to get it. For your second option on bracers, I will be saying take Gallant Wrist Guards, a green that drops off of the guards in Dire Maul North. You can actually just set up a very easy 3-man group to farm the first boss of Dire Maul North. These give 29 healing and some stats. Perfect for a Holy Paladin. Nice backup option to Loom Guard on braces. For your gloves, here's a heavy hitter. This is another one where I'll be giving one option because they're that good, and you will be taking them into Nax with you. That is Peacekeeper Gauntlets out of Zul'Gurub. These drop off of Hakar, and with ZG only being a 3-day reset, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get your hands on a pair of these fairly soon. These give a butt ton of healing and amazing stats, and their plate, which is always nice for some survivability. Definitely get your hands on a pair of these. Now for your belt slot, you'll be getting 2 options for this. Your first option will be Corehound Belt. This is made from leatherworking out of the Thorium Brotherhood rep. This gives you an absolutely buttload of healing power, 62 healing power, and the only downside is that these can cost anywhere from 400 to 600 gold on the auction house. So yeah, I understand if you don't have the gold, and that is why the next option will be Whipvine Cord out of the last boss of Dire Maul East. Gives you a decent amount of healing, and it's enough to hold you over until you can save up the gold for Corehound Belt. Your leg slots, I will be saying, are the Empowered Leggings out of BWL. These things have insane stats, and I mean insane. My friend Thor said I mentioned earlier, this is actually #1 on his list to get just because how good they are. So yeah, definitely another item that you want to bid your DKP on. Your second option will be the Salamander Scale Pants out of MC. These drop off of a few of the bosses, and generally, if you've been raiding MC for a while now, you've probably even seen a few. Now your boot slots, I will be saying the Boots of Pure Thought out of BWL. These are a trash drop and can be kind of rare, so definitely try to get your hands on these as quick as possible if they do pop up. So another item that I would say go heavy on the DKP bidding, or make sure your loot council know how badly you want these. For a second option, I will be saying get the Boots of the Full Moon out of Dire Maul. Very good backup option until you can get your hands on a Boots of Pure Thought. For your ring slots, I will be giving you 2 options, and your first option should be the Pure Elementium Band out of BWL, and your second ring slot should be Cauterizing Band from MC off of Major Domo. These are a great ring combo that give you a ton of healing. I believe they give you almost 70 healing overall from both of them. Definitely get your hands on both if at all possible, but I understand if there's a lot of competition. For your trinkets, I will also be giving you 2 options. Reju Gem and Zandalarian Hero Charm from Zul'Gurub. Reju Gem drops off of all the Drakes in BWL. Zandalarian Charm drops off of Zul'Gurub. Now these next 2 categories are the ones with the juiciest loot and the ones that we are all looking forward to. These next ones, I'm going to start with the offhand, and your BIS offhand in phase 4 is Lay of the Life Giver. You get this from the AV rep by getting exalted with the Alterac Valley. You pretty much just have to grind out AV over and over and over again, and hopefully get some wins, man. Honestly. Your second BIS option will be out of BWL. It's called the Red Dragon Scale Protector. The shield that drops from in there. So definitely keep an eye out for that. It's a butt ton of healing, and hey, any kind of armor, I always say, if it helps you live longer, why not take it? But for your main hand weapon, the one that we have all been waiting for, Locomir. The one-handed mace that drops off of the last boss of BWO, Nefarian. The one with the insane amount of healing and stats, the one that has everybody bidding everything on it. this is the item that you will literally go into negative DKP for, or you tell your loot council, hey, I don't care if you don't give me any more loot till the next phase, just give me this. This is a great item. For your backup option, if you can't get Locomir, as you can see, I just kind of drooled over it a little bit, but your second option is going to be Jindo's Hexer out of Zul'Gurub. This is better than Mageblade, better than Aura Stone, and it drops off of the boss, second to last boss of Jindo, which also drops the neck piece that I said you should be going after. So that boss is really juicy for us healers. Jindo's Hexer gives you that crit that you want as a paladin, while giving you a great amount of plus healing. Hey, and it looks super cool. But guys, that wraps up our Phase 4 Paladin BIS list. And that wraps up the video for you guys. But before y'all go, I just want to say thank you to all of my viewers, and a huge shout out again to Thors and all the other Zero Sunders members that have helped me in the creation of this video. It has been such a huge learning curve to learning a whole nother class as deep as this, but I'm happy to be able to have shared all of this knowledge with you guys. Please, if you could do me a solid favor before you go, and like and subscribe to the channel, and maybe even leave me a comment, that would be so appreciated. You guys have no idea. I'm getting many viewers every day, and it's just never felt so good. It's just definitely been a big confidence boost for me, and I like to think I'm getting better with my videos for you guys. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video, and I hope that we keep on going on this long journey together. Alright guys, see you later.